So my family's been farming in this area for hundreds of years. So when I retired from the military, my wife and I decided to move back to the family farm and actually do something that's different.
This is the biggest indoor farm in New Brunswick. The leafy greens and herbs that grow in this building are equal to 44 acres of outdoor production and provide hundreds of pounds of food for retailers, restaurants, and individual consumers across the province's southern region, even attracting interest from big grocery.
So over the last couple of years, the Agriculture Department, New Brunswick Agriculture Department, has been increasing funding for places like this that really harness technology to adapt to the changing climatic conditions outdoors. Because as we've seen over the last couple of years, it could be a drought or it could be a hurricane every year. You don't know what's going to happen to your outdoor crops. But indoors, we can control all those different environmental factors. So this is our romaine production here. So we have about 1,400 square feet of romaine production here. So we get approximately a harvest off it every week, and we rotate that. So every 4 weeks, this entire bed is cut and harvested.
1,400 square feet. Every bit counts for New Brunswick, which is on track to meet its 5-year goal of doubling its indoor agriculture space.
We recognize that controlled environment agriculture is one of the many new waves of the future for growing in the province. And so doubling the CEA, we had 15,000 square feet or square meters rather, and we're moving it, the goal is to move it to 30,800 square meters. It's an important step in moving things forward, and we expect to reach that goal by the end of 2024.
By the end of this year, we'll be up to about 120 acres of outdoor production, and then next year we're looking at a further expansion of pushing us up to about 400 or to 500 acres of outdoor production equivalent.
It's not just large-scale operations that are building New Brunswick's food resiliency. Here in the rural community of Blacks Harbour, another indoor farm is taking shape.
It's pretty relaxing to be around plants all day. I think it'll be more relaxing in the winter as well because we keep a consistent growing environment here. So it'll be interesting to see how that improves my mood.
With the help of volunteers, Brian Goggin runs this indoor farm for nonprofit Eastern Charlotte Waterways. The first crops were planted this spring, and now the farm is selling to local restaurants and at farmers markets.
Here you can see the plant roots, and the water is currently running, like I said.
Soon, the farm storefront will open, and villagers will be able to stroll down Main Street to buy leafy greens and herbs directly from the farm, a welcome addition for a community with few alternatives.
In Blacks Harbour, there are a couple of food retailers nearby, but the nearest large grocery store is over a 15-minute drive away. So if you don't have access to transportation or a car, then it's hard to get your groceries. We are categorically a food desert.
You've mentioned that the community has had positive feedback for this as well.
We have return customers coming to us telling us they loved our lettuce or our basil or our arugula. They're complimenting the flavor. Especially arugula is a very kind of more strong flavor, and people have complimented that it tastes what arugula should taste like. And one person even said that our arugula tastes like their grandfather's garden 50 years ago, and it reminded them of that. So that was nice.